Previously on Street Foods Naija.
In this round so far, this is the one dish that I love.
You guys were not neat, I'm sorry. I saw the way you were cleaning and throwing everything on the floor.
Somebody is going to go home.
Street Foods Naija Season 5 is proudly brought to you by Foodbay TV in collaboration with Lagos State Ministry of Youth and Social Development. Championed by Golden Penny, sponsored by Calypso, refreshed by Maltina and Tiger Beer, supported by Hospitality Business School, Prism Healthcare, and Palladium Farms.
This challenge will test the street vendor's ability to flip in the script, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. Some will be successful, and it will mean they are taking one more step into becoming the king of street food. But it's easier said than done, because when the heat turns up, you may want to scream, but you can't, because if you do, you'll be penalized. Welcome to Nigeria's biggest reality culinary show. It's Street Food Naija Season 5!
Still to come.
The challenge I had in my pairing is that the person I have doesn't have an experience in anything kitchen.
How many cups of salt did you pour inside? Do you mind telling me what the task was? One thing I noticed is that you guys didn't listen.
We did.
I was telling him when you were here, let's smash this video down, right?
Don't tell me that. Here I'm seeing bell pepper sauce. The bell peppers are even soaked in oil. Come on, you guys.
If we had to choose a teammate next time, it wouldn't be a yellow.
This might be the weakest contestant street food season I've seen. I'm not even trying to be funny.
The team leaving Street Food Naija is riddle me this. When I start, I am green, but over time, I turn yellow. Whether I am fried or boiled, my taste is always prime. I can be the main dish, I can be the side dish on the plate. But one thing is sure, I'm always that girl. What am I? Do you know? Do you know? The answer to that riddle is the ingredients that you're going to be using to make the next dish. This dish that you're cooking has to be nutritiously balanced. You have 2 minutes to pick your ingredients from the pantry and to discuss what dish you're going to be making with your partner. Please do note that if you do not cook with the main ingredients, I'm sorry, but after this contest, you may be going back to the streets. So you better get it right. Are we ready? Are we ready to cook? Yes. Okay, your time starts now.
Pause, guys. You are not to converse for the next 5 minutes. Whatever happens after that is fine. But for the next 5 minutes, do not speak to your partner. Think. What are you creating? All the best.
Okay, our judges, what are we going to be judging based on?
We are judging you based on the interpretation of the recipe. You already know the key ingredients based on any riddle. So how do you interpret it? Now I want to see street food. The last episode we did not see, we only saw one street food. We are going to judge you based on the taste of your food. We are going to judge you based on the nutritional benefits of whatever you're cooking. So you're not just cooking for cooking's sake. Do you understand? We are going to judge you based on your creativity. Creativity is number one. If it is not creative, you know what it is now. And then your efficiency. Most of you wasted your food the last episode.
Thank you, judges. You have 28 minutes on the clock. Please do work alongside your partner as what you guys decide to cook together determines who goes on today. Are we ready? Yes. Are we ready? Yes. Your time starts now.
Remember, you are not conversing.
It's going to be a tough one for them since they cannot talk. I'm wondering how they're going to agree on the recipe.
It is challenging not to speak to your partner for the first 5 minutes, because I feel like that is the moment we could discuss about what we wanted to do and everything.
You guys can converse now.
Hello, chef. What do we have on the menu?
I'm making cucumber sauce.
Cucumber sauce. Will it be a smooth sauce or a chunky sauce? It will be a smooth sauce, not chunky.
What are we making?
Making soya plantain, soya fried plantain with oporoko.
Soya fried plantain.
Filling. Yeah.
What are you guys cooking? Plantain ball with plantain balls. Okay, plantain bowl with fish sauce. Okay.
But somehow we're thinking, somehow similar on the same line. So once we had that 5 minutes off, it was easy for us to blend and go ahead with what we're doing. So it was nice.
It's off.
Smooth sauce. What are you cooking?
Sauteed potato combo.
Sauteed potato combo.
To just cook the plantain. After cooking the plantain, we have our sauce. We will not fry the plantain. We will now use the plantain like pizza on a pan. Then use the sauce on it. Now roll it like sausage.
You have crayfish, you have crayfish.
We want to make plantain sweet potato bowl.
Not chunky. Okay, no, thank you very much.
You are 10 seconds on the clock. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and answer. Well done to the both of you. Riddle me this. When I start, I am green. As I grow, I turn yellow. I can be the main dish or the side dish. What am I?
Plantain.
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 What's the answer to the riddle? Sandra, are you happy to be here? I've not seen you smile since. Are you okay?
What they served us, there's no reason for it.
Wait, calm down.
That was not the initial food we wanted to make, but time was against us.
So knowing that plantain is your main dish, how did you infuse it into your recipe?
Okay, so we infused it with sweet potato, and we made dry fish sauce.
We mashed plantain, then we infused Mortina, the vanilla flavor in it.
Do you mind telling me what the task was?
So we should make a proper street food.
No, that was not the task.
No, that wasn't the task.
There was a riddle. The answer of the riddle is plantain. And they said you should pick that answer and elevate it. So, do you think you've elevated this dish this way?
One crown plantain and onions.
Sorry, I'm going to fight somebody if this onion is raw. Did you put raw onion as a garnish on plantain?
What I don't like is when you're not confident. Now you cooked it.
To make any street food with plantain.
That was not the task. Can you remember the task?
To prepare a dish.
Yes.
Plantain.
Obviously. But that was not the task.
In a street way, like using street recipes.
One thing I noticed is that you guys didn't listen.
We're asked to use the answer to the riddle as the main ingredient in our meal, because if we don't, and elevate it.
So that was your task.
Thank you.
Elevate the answer to the riddle, which means elevate plantain. Right?
I'm sorry, this your plantain dish. Kingmakers, it didn't make it at all. I'm seeing plantain that is undercooked.
I'm burnt at the same time.
Yeah, undercooked.
Okay. You say charred, I get that's what you say, but it's undercooked.
Very, very undercooked. Like I can literally, my tongue is, you know, my tongue is harsh right now. I can taste the rawness of the plantain. Are you okay? You're okay, right? Yeah. Plantain is the major ingredient for this dish. And what the task was elevate plantain. And I'm seeing fried plantain here. Tell me how. How is this elevated? So I'm seeing, no. And then I'm seeing Chef Ayalo and I'm seeing Sandra and I'm seeing fried plantain. And for the life of me, the plantain is not even properly fried. That's why I have to ask you, are you happy to be here? What happened? What went wrong? Chef Ayalo, come on. I see you chopping, I see you doing stuff. And I'm like, when I see your skills up, down there, I'm like, oh my God, Ayalo. That was the same thing that happened with last week. I was complimenting you. I'm like, this guy has knife skills. He has everything. And then I'm here, I'm seeing bell pepper sauce. The bell peppers are even soaked in oil. Come on, you guys.
Pairing, if you don't have a person that understands your idea, the outcome will never come good.
So you say you put maltina in this?
Yeah. Vanilla flavor.
Vanilla flavor? Yes. What would you call this dish?
You gave me a name, remember?
Yeah, we gave you mashed plantain and cucumber sauce.
What nutrients am I going to get from eating this?
We have dry fish there, which is protein. It gives you protein on the inside. We also have plantain. Plantain gives us iron.
Protein or carb? I want to hear your voice. I've not heard your voice.
So what does plantain have? What's nutritional value?
The nutritional value that plantain has is carbs, carbohydrates.
Okay, carbs, okay. There's potassium there too.
So I would like to advise you that while cooking, think of these things. You're not just cooking for cooking's sake. You need to know the nutritional value of what you're cooking, what you're feeding people.
Creativity, no problem. Your plating, I'm big on plating. I love plating. I love to eat with my eyes first. First of all, your plating in the 3 dishes were inconsistent, but we'll blame it that the plates were different. Score yourself over 10. Like this plating, what is creative about this plating? What is unique about this plating?
Looking from afar, that should be a sauce plate. We just try to, use what we have.
Okay, I really don't want to make it look scanty. Like the plantain was remaining a little bit small. And then putting it in the bigger plate is going to make it look big.
I won't overfault you on the dish, but it is just very, very disappointing that from 10, this is barely a 2. Now, yes, the plantain is just do 1 or 2, throw pepper, throw fish, and it is very, very disappointing. Yeah, okay, if the food is basic, at least plate it. You can give us a beer story that you can make basic food, but the plating will give you an edge.
Plating is not just it or everything for me. I'm sorry, you guys.
Expect the worst and nothing more. So it's just a game, so expect the worst. I'm expecting the worst.
Okay, first let's even address the fact that they did not follow the task.
I'm not sorry, I'm not eating this.
No, you have to. You have
no. I can't speak.
Okay, let us leave the plantain. I'm sorry. What happened with this sauce? What did you guys use? You use palm oil?
Yes.
How many cups of salt did you pour inside?
I realized my problem. The fish was bad, very bitter, dark. So I guess that was spoiled by sauce. So it's the game. A little mistake can spoil everything for you.
Yeah, that's a very good question. Come on, did you taste this?
Did you taste it?
Yes, I did.
And you didn't see any problem with it?
Please taste it. Taste it.
I'm sorry.
Taste the sauce.
I'm sorry, I cannot taste this.
No, because you have to give taste the sauce.
I trust your judgment over mine. Anything you give them, I'll just say.
I'm sorry, you guys. First of all, you did not follow the instructions of the task. You never go wrong with plantain. There are so many ways for you to work with your plantain. What you could think of is to boil plantain. Come on, make it make sense. Another way you can plate it is when you place your potatoes, make a well in between. Very clean well. And put the sauce inside. Could have worked for the 3 bowls. And then the fish is not tender at all. Very hard.
I don't like it.
Mr. Nice Guy, Does not like it.
Because I've eaten the fish, but I had to make sure they were talking while I was eating the fish so I could chew on it because it was hard. I'll give you something for creativity and originality because this is you creating something. But I don't think there's a balance. First of all, if you're making something that's really sweet like plantain and cucumber that are already bland, I think the spice should be, there should be a little, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Spicy or tangy or something,
yes.
Something to attack that
yes,
sweetness. You get?
Yes, absolutely.
Now you guys know whatever happens today, you guys did it yourselves because I feel like, but there's even potato. No, now come on, guys. Elevate plantain. What happened to mashed plantain? What happened to plantain balls? What happened to kelewele? Do you get me?
Sorry, this might be the weakest contestant street food season has seen. I'm not even trying to be funny.
Do you have anything to say at all as regards this?
Elevate the main ingredients. We gave you a chance to go pick up plantains, and this is what you come up with.
It's not about running to the pantry. It's not about trying to fix it. It's about understanding what you are meant to do.
And it takes you literally 2 minutes to sit down and think about it.
Did you have conversations?
What am I actually going to do?
We did discuss.
The whole thing happened this way because we did not really have this.
Don't tell me that. There was a time when you asked you not to converse, right? Remember, you are not conversing. And then you eventually started to converse, and this is what you came up with.
So I want to understand, you're together. Do you mean you both don't have chemistry normally or on this show?
That's the main problem.
So two of you can't connect in the kitchen?
Just for the sake of winning this step. Come on now, that's bad. I'm sorry.
That is a very, very disappointing.
And I wish you guys didn't have to say that.
Yes, that is very disappointing because it's called teamwork. So if you work in a restaurant, two of you won't be able to work together.
You don't have to like each other.
We can see the lack of togetherness
synergy.
In what you
Do you need synergy to fry plantain?
Bro.
You don't need synergy to fry plantain.
The last time.
You don't.
No excuses.
I don't know what to say again after Okboyemi is almost crying. I don't know what else to say. Chef is doing. Amy, pepper is plenty small. The pepper is too much that I can't even appreciate the plantain that is not done. I can feel I'm tasting the pepper, but I can't enjoy the plantain. Any you tasted it? What do you feel?
I agree with the judges.
Chef T, so what could they have done with this dish? Like, how could with the ingredients there? What could they have done? And make it a dip, yeah?
Boiling the plantain and then blending it with your dried fish, making a balls out of it and frying it. Okay. Do you understand? Yes. So please, guys, be creative, man.
The sauce is well flavored. I would have loved, street food. I would have loved a bit of more pepper in the sauce.
Yeah, because you said it was spicy.
Yeah, but that won't take away from, like, it is a beautiful sauce.
I was waiting for the spicy. In the last episode, you brought spicy. Not too much, just very, very balanced spicy. But I can't even feel, I can't feel pepper in this at all.
Tomato sauce.
Yes, it's more of a tomato. If you say it's a tomato sauce, then yes, maybe we would have lived with that, but it needed a little spice in it.
Fine. That dish was not a spicy dish. It was a tasty dish. It was not a dish that we use a lot of spices. We use garlic, ginger, palm oil, fresh pepper, and fresh tomatoes.
You taste your food.
Did you taste it?
Yes,
so it is not spicy. Don't say it is spicy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If you tasted it, you're gonna. This is not.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef.
Sorry, Sandra?
I'm not giving excuses. I told Ayalo that we should do it this way, but he kept on.
Wait, okay, sorry. The frying of the plantain.
No, let's
what is
even
the
hear
story?
from Sandra. Maybe. Let's.
I didn't want to fry it at all. I told Ayalo when Chef T was there that we should tell you that we would boil and mash. Like we will use that very deep spoon, then mash because we don't have that. Pan that's so deep to mash it. I want to mash it with that spoon, then make a cup and fry. Then the sauce is inside. That was what I wanted.
So Ayalo, so why did we arrive today?
Yeah, what happened was that when you gave us time to cook.
Wait, Ayalo.
When you gave us time, okay.
Ayalo, wait. Are you done?
I'm not done.
I boiled it. The concept comes from boiled yam and sauce. So the plantain,
elevation. What does it mean?
to increase, to transform, to update, to upgrade.
So did you do any of that to this?
I'm sorry, I didn't. I thought it's just a proper street. I didn't really hear. I'm sorry.
Tell each other sorry.
It is your competition, not our competition.
Exactly.
We are just here to judge you. So now, are you one step ahead of to getting 10 million naira? You are left to answer that question. Let's okay.
Congratulations. This is the first dish I would choose not to eat. Shout out to you guys for making your dish, like the first dish that I'm not going to taste.
I don't feel bad because I made the top 3 for the other episode, so I don't feel bad. You finished my food the last episode.
The only reason why I will not finish this is so that they will not say Payam is a hungry person. Normally I'll finish this.
So you don't want to eat this one. So I don't feel bad.
You understood the assignment, you elevated it. The suya that you mentioned there, I can see it, but if I was blindfolded, I would argue, I would swear that there's no element of suya in this. Overall, there was effort in this, there was creativity in this. I will not bash you too much. It's just, you know, small refining for me. Small refining.
Plantain is well fried.
It's well fried, yeah, so I won't bash you too much.
Coming from the trauma.
Yeah, so like, just small refining here and there, and this would have been perfect. It's not a bad dish.
What do you call this? What do you call this dish?
We call it a fisherman's bounty. That's actually the name. There's a story behind that.
I'm listening.
So,
I'm from Port Harcourt, and so we have this bulletin that's going on. We started exchanging ideas and like, man, we should give a story to this.
Our plate was the sea, our base vegetables was the plants that grows in the sea, our boat was our plantain, and then the bounty, which is a fish sauce, was incorporated into the plantain.
And at the end, it came out to be a very wonderful, you know, story to go with the dish.
So we made do with sweet corn, green bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, and green beans. That was the bed for our boat. Beans. Yes, there's green beans in it.
There's no green beans here.
Maybe I don't chop out.
We actually made like just very little use of it because it takes a lot of time to cook.
I think for creativity is there, it just needs refining. You were smart.
I won't say, yeah, yes, they were smart. I won't say it was too bad, it was too good.
This is a smart dish.
If you want to elevate plantain, yeah. there's not much elevation in this. It's plantain and sauce. The only thing that elevated it is the plating. The packaging.
And the story.
And the story.
So if you own a restaurant, you can tell your customer that, imagine it's a boat. It's all my jello. It's like, oh, that restaurant is there.
Because if you want to sell this as a street food, you can't plate it this way. Let's be honest. And we said, street food. Listen, you're not going to plate this inside takeaway bowl. By the time they get to the front of your shop, everything has scattered. It becomes plantain and sauce.
Yeah, this is fine dining. Fine dining, you can serve this, you know, as, is this a starter, whatever you want to serve it as, but not, so the street is out of this. This is food.
Just because all the ingredients are there doesn't mean you have to throw everything. Like basically, yes, the flavors in the way work, but you just throw everything on the plate.
Bell peppers are street food ingredients.
The salad was me that even came up with it later. I was like, this thing, how can you even serve them plantain and sauce just like that? It's looking so bad. I even now had to make something. I had to add those boiled plantain. He didn't even want to give me the plantain. I had to just dice it.
Thank you. Ayalo, you're going to say?
Well, what happened was that she did not bring up an idea.
Why I couldn't accept your idea at the tail end, because I'm coming. The time is counting already. All those things you are telling me at that time, we don't even have the plate. See, there's something we call in the kitchen mise en place. Mise en place is preparation, having an idea of what to cook and preparation. You being a kitchen assistant, what do you do about that?
Hello, I don't want to hear again. You're not a team player.
No.
I'm sorry, you are not a team player.
No, a point. It was
both of you are not
when
team
she asked
players.
me, what are we going to make? And I told her, we want to do sauteed potato.
You're going to do what?
Sauteed potato.
And this
combo.
is sauteed potato.
Then, from what I've heard, it seems like the decision has to come from you. It's a team play. It's a team play. So, if I'm hearing you didn't give me the plantain, I'm really disappointed. If this is what you show for fling this thing come up from this table, I am really pissed off. That's the truth. And I've never seen two human beings grown up that cannot actually work together.
Hello, can you remember the plan? You said I should leave cooking for you. You said it.
Do you do that?
Got
do you do that?
I did that now for you.
You didn't.
Now I did it.
What happened to Chef T? Chef T was complaining of our place is dirty. She's complaining. Who should be do the cleaning? Should I be the cleaning?
No,
doing the cleaning?
Ayalo.
Should I be doing the packing other things?
Said.
So there's a lot of errors that you don't seem to understand.
I was telling him when you were here, let's smash this potato down, fry, make it a cup, then do the. I'm not lying.
I noticed Sandra is not smiling, and I'm like, what is wrong? You have been gloomy. Even the last one, she was very gloomy, and I'm like, what's going on with you? Why you?
Even the last one, she's the one that suggested the menu we did.
Ayalo, chopping things. You guys can go, please.
Thank you. They will see you. We'll see you when we're done. Thank you.
So it was our first tax actually. So I thought it was just for that table. Just keep it clean.
Water everywhere is littered with water. What are you doing? If you leave the burner for me, what are you doing? Littered with water everywhere, dirty everywhere while I'm doing the cooking. If you allow me to concentrate, why won't I be cooking while you are doing the necessary things?
Are you clean and you are smelling right now? Are you clean?
No, what are we talking about?
Did you bathe this morning? Are you serious right now?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to say well done because I'm not impressed. I am particularly disappointed in everyone's efforts. Do you know what it means to win 10 million naira? Because trust me, today's task. Anyways, so I'm going to call the top 3. Please note that yes, you are the top 3, but because we just had to choose a top 3. Please, when I call your name, you step forward immediately. Murphy and Fritata, Gladje and Kate, Doyin and Zainab. Now, I could have easily eliminated Doyin and Zainab because you guys were so dirty.
Are you looking shocked?
We intentionally did not remind you guys about hygiene. So I would love to applaud Echelon for his very clean space. Echelon and his partner for their very clean space. Anyways, out of the top 3, we tasted your food, we rated you guys individually. This team, based on their teamwork, creativity, the taste of their food, is just the best amongst everybody. It's not like we did so great, but of course, there's always a winner. Gladje and Kate.
Is it me? I'm happy.
I would like to specially congratulate you guys because from the time when they paired you guys, we noticed that you probably did not like your pair at one point, but you didn't know that it was a blessing in disguise, however you guys were paired, because from the very first time you guys cooked together up until now, your food has been one of the top.
Kate has been an awesome person, for real. Team playing, the girl is understandable, she knows what to do. Oh, I love her. She's the best teammate.
And now you guys made it to the first as the top of this particular episode. Congratulations. Like I said, it's not the very best, but it was better than everybody's food. When I call these names, please step forward immediately. Ayalo and Sandra, Echelon and Grace, Tosin and Ajara. Honestly, you guys annoyed us today. Wait, before you came on this show, where you used to cook? Who has a street food business here? Ayalo, you have a street food business. Ayalo, how do you hire people? You hire people because you are not a team player. Echelon and Grace.
The raw onion.
Okoyemi could not taste your food. That's bad. No, I've told you guys, no excuses. No excuses. Tosin and Ajara. We are very, very disappointed knowing the fact that you guys came top in the first round and now you are part of the bottom 3. What went wrong? When I call your name, you step forward, please. Echelon and Grace, please step forward. One thing we noticed about everyone is nobody listened. None of you listened to when the host was giving you instruction. We told you guys, elevate plantain. Some of you were coming with boiled plantain with onions on it, raw onions. You're coming with, underfried plantain. I've never seen underfried plantain in my life. You got rewarded for having one of the tastiest and we met the criteria of what we gave. Because you won the last task, you both have immunity, so you're not going home today. You can move back. Please step forward, Sandra and Ayalo. Sandra, let me tell you something. You are a lady. You have the skill. Don't let anybody talk you into not standing on your rights. If Ayalo says he wants to do it, tell him, why don't I bring in my own idea too? We are here, we are a team. Don't let anybody suppress or whatever happens there. Number 2, that glowing face. It makes you look different from what you should look. Smile! I have learned in life not to carry problems on my head. And what problem do you even have in this competition? So Sandra, can you smile now? Good job. So we're going to do something. You guys are obviously the bottom 2, and 2 of you will be going on today. We feel like we need to give both of you, both teams, another chance. You have 5 minutes to make a simple omelette with 2 ingredients. And then your time starts now.
But if we are to choose a teammate next time, it wouldn't be Ayalo. He doesn't listen actually. When I talk to him, when I share my ideas, he's like, I should calm down. I'm being too tense.
She lacks ideas. The situation is tense and needs one's ability to come up with something sharp.
Number 1 was planning. We actually don't know what to do, but we actually just come up with something. And I really think we did not plan it well.
How do we plan? The judges made it clear that you don't have to interact with your partner for like 5 minutes. So there is no way to plan.
Well done. Echelon and Grace, please present your omelette to the judges.
So which ingredients did you use to make this? I keep shouting about plating. I keep shouting.
So how could they have created this one?
You wrap it now. So it's meant to be spicy.
Sandra and Ayalo.
Thank you, judges.
Sandra, what were you running up and down? What were you looking for?
I thought it was separate, like separately.
When did we say separate?
You guys are a team. Come on, Sandra.
So what ingredients did you use?
How many ingredients did you use?
Bell peppers and tomatoes, then salt and Maggi.
Who did more of the work between 2 of you? I want you to answer.
We did it together.
Some parts have concentrated salt.
Oh, Jesus. I know where I am.
Judges, thank you. Ayalo and Sandra, Echelon and Grace. The judges were not impressed with your dishes today. Therefore, the judges have decided that this would be the last time for repair. Echelon and Grace, the judges could barely taste your meals today. Ayalo and Sandra, you've been at the bottom 2 consecutively. After the cook-off, the judges have made a decision. The team leaving Street Food Niger is...
One crown plantain and onions.
Did you put raw onion as a garnish on plantain?
And then I'm here, I'm seeing bell pepper sauce. The bell peppers are even soaked in oil. Come on, you guys.
Echelon and Grace, sorry, this is your last time in this competition. Ayalo and Sandra, you have been saved by the judges after your omelets were tasted by the judges. Judges, do you have any considerations?
If I had veto power to pick the person I'll stay and relieve, I would say Sandra should be evicted. And those 2 that left, I will have saved them. Yes, they made an error, but earlier on, Sandra played the victim card and, said Ayalo did not let her cook and everything. If somebody is ready to work and if you're not ready to work, the person will not baby you. After you played the victim for us and we ate it all up. We did not give you a chance, this. We ate it, we believed you. And we gave you guys another chance. Same excuse. Oh, I thought it was this. We saw you running around, fidgeting, and he took action. The only reason you are in this competition is because of this gentleman, in my own opinion.
Although maybe he has speed more than me, but I believe my ideas will be more creative than whatever Ayalo did if I'm with Clergy.
use whatever free time you have to ponder on whatever you guys did here today, because trust me.
Both of you, as a team, were a shocker to us today. I hope everybody has learned from this. I hope you understand that your partner is your partner. I hope you understand that
Thank you, judges. Ayalo and Sandra, you've been given one more chance by the judges. You can return back to your votes now. In a dramatic turn of events that ended in a cook-off, we saw 2 contestants go back to the streets. We now have a dozen streetpreneurs vying for the grand prize of 10 million naira. The challenge today did not only test the creativity of our contestants to upscale a mere street food dish, we also tested them on their knowledge of nutritional balance. If you think things got tough today, I can assure you it's bound to get tougher. Now the question is, who will walk out next in the Street Food Niger competition, or who will stand tall as the king of street food? Season 5.
Street Foods Niger Season 5 is proudly brought to you by Footbay TV in collaboration with Lagos State Ministry of Youth and Social Development, championed by Golden Penny, sponsored by Calypso, refreshed by Maltina and Tiger Beer, supported by Hospitality Business School, Prism Healthcare, and Palladium Farms.